Welcome back. The time is now 5:14, and every year millions of people head to the doctor because of infections. But here's the catch. Each of those visits usually means sending off a test to a lab and waiting, sometimes up to 3 days just to get a diagnosis.
We've all been there. Well, in this week's Grace's Girls Club, we meet a woman who is on a mission to change that.
Whether it's for a community pop-up clinic or for military members overseas, having a rapid pathogen test can not only save time, but also save lives. This week, I want you to meet Peggy Sammon, CEO of GeneCapture, a Hudson Alpha company, and she is leading that charge.
We are developing a product that doesn't exist yet, an instrument that can identify what germ is causing an infection in your body in about 1 hour and not requiring a lab.
Well, that's so cool. It's almost like a flu test, but for everything, like a rapid strep, but for everything.
Exactly. And I'm just going to show you what we've been working on this last year. This is a cartridge, and this little cartridge fits in an instrument. And it's a really beautiful little engineering marvel because a blood sample gets put in this little spot here, and within an hour, we are able to tell which genetic signature of which pathogen is there. So we run it through all of these processes, and this in this little cartridge is what happens inside a big microbiology lab. So I am the CEO of the company, and the CEO is responsible for setting the strategy, building the team, making sure that there are funds to support the group that's working on all of this. And the whole challenge is, how do we put it together? And once we have a science solution, then the engineers come in with a way to make that science solution happen. On a day-to-day basis, I'm interfacing with our team who's trying to develop new ways to process these samples faster, but I'm also dealing with our future customers. There's also a great interest in this from the Department of Defense because they have soldiers who are in different parts of the world, and they really can't take the time to send that sample back to a lab, so they're looking for something that could be done on site. No matter what your technology interest is, put some attention on communications, because being able to describe what you're thinking and what you're doing is such an important part of business these days because we all work in teams.
Well, Peggy, welcome to Grace's Girls Club. And actually, aside from just Peggy being wonderful, this is a very special Grace's Girls Club. It is our birthday. 1 year of celebrating wonderful women in STEM and educating girls all around North Alabama and even Southern Tennessee. To see Peggy's web-exclusive full interview and learn more about her work and that of GeneCapture, head over to our website, waytv.com/ggc. In studio with STEM coverage you can count on, morning meteorologist Grace Anello, Way 31 News.